The Kolkata Knight Riders taking on the Mumbai Indians at the Wankhede Stadium, which has been a kind of a ground that, well, not exactly happy hunting ground for the Kolkata Knight Riders.
I know there's a franchise. I know it's in a way there's history and all that stuff. But there is a rapid change of players.
Yeah,
I mean, so why should it all? Why do these kind of bogeys happen? You know?
I think particular teams you get stuck with. You know, there's certain rivalries that are in your head, because what happens is, especially teams like Kolkata, the support staff they've been there for a long time. A lot of the players have been there together for a long time. So you begin to think that, okay, this is a tough one for us, or this is a circumstance, or you're trying too hard to win.
Okay.
That also is a problem sometimes. You know, when you want something too much and you're not doing it in a relaxed way, you're just very anxious to get it right. Sometimes teams just freeze up. I think though Kolkata is a very, very good chance for Kolkata, because this Mumbai side is an unsettled side. This Kolkata side is playing much above its potential, and they look as if they have the calmness to finish it. Dinesh Karthik's looking very calm. This is Kolkata's best chance to reverse this team.
Such a settled lineup, like they have, led by Dinesh Karthik over there. Nitish Rana is the only one name missing there. Of course, he went out through that injury, with Rinku Singh taking his place, who didn't do a bad job when he did come in. But obviously, you'd expect Nitish Rana to come right back in if he's fit.
I think Nitish Rana would come right back, and he'll come in definitely for Rinku Singh. But the very interesting question is, will he regain his place in the batting order? Because I think Shubman Gill has done enough to definitely bat up there.
So perhaps maybe Dinesh will move one step down. I mean, Dinesh is actually becoming a pretty good finisher.
Yeah,
right?
and he'll float. Dinesh and Russell. Now, if you have two floaters like Dinesh and Russell, that gives you a strong amount of lot of power.
But you talk about all these bizarre stories that happen when teams or players change franchises. Was it not Nitish Rana who won a game for the Mumbai Indians against the Kolkata Knight Riders at the Wankhede?
Yes, he did. Absolutely.
So it's time for him to walk in there, even if he's not 100% fit, and say, okay, I can keep winning games at the Wankhede in a KKR MI clash.
Exactly.
For two different sides in 2 different years.
Yeah, and that's a great record to have, you know. I'm the deciding factor in your rivalry, basically. Wherever I go, that's where the championship goes.
Yeah, I know he's got, I mean, he's the kind of person you can probably imagine. He'll have that in the back of his mind. He'll know very well what happened the previous year. Now that he's changed sides, I think he'll be asking to be in that 11. Whether or not, he won't talk to the physio. He'll just go straight up to the captain and say, Rinku is sitting out. He's not feeling too well.
Rinku's not well, yeah. True.
All right, let's look at the other side. Sometimes when you have a bit of a KKR bias, you can tend to talk only about that particular team. But we'll try and be neutral over here on Crickbuzz Live. Who's not neutral? Well, we won't tell you about that. Mumbai Indians. There's actually 2 teams playing out there at the Wankhede. But Mumbai Indians coming off a win, they are on that upward trend. You know, somehow when they lose 5 or lose 6, they tend to wake up, that alarm clock. And now that the alarm clock's gone off, they'll be a tough side.
Normally, you need 2 points or 3 to make a trend. They won 1 game, but yes, if they win tomorrow, it'll be a trend. And then
they won 2 out of their last 3, to be fair. Having a look at their 11, this is from their last outing. Kyron Pollard was not there. Ben Cutting played. Again, do you see any changes?
I can't see what they're going to do to change this, because, you know, whatever it is has worked for them. Also, Bhimani being there seems to give Rohit Sharma that bit more freedom, because he feels as if there's one more responsible player behind me.
Just to sit on the bench with the pads on?
Does it make sense for Rohit to open then once he has?
Oh, that's Joy's favourite topic. Don't get him started.
I belong to the PLRO.
Surya Kumar can act like a backstop or a floater or something.
See, Surya can bat anywhere in the order. He's talented enough. I belong to that society, PLRO. Please let Rohit open. I belong to that. I cannot believe that a man who can open for India is not allowed to open for here, because the whole point of the reason they don't allow him to open is the fact of it comes from a place of negativity, saying that I don't want him out. Why don't you think that he's your best batsman? He can win you games out there. So instead of wondering over the 1 time he gets out, think about the 7 times he'll take you across the line. I mean, I just do not.
No, and even with that logic with Bhimani there, actually you have 1 safety wall right out there.
Let's add to that. It's one thing us just having this discussion. Sometimes the numbers actually support the discussion. Rohit Sharma against KKR. We know he has a good record at the Eden Gardens. He likes playing there. But even overall, if you look at Rohit Sharma versus KKR, he's got over 700 runs. he's got in 21 innings. Now that's phenomenal.
And not only that, he has finished for even the Deccan Chargers. I remember Mashrafe Murtaza bowling a last over with 20 to get and Rohit Sharma taking them over the line. He has scored runs against KKR consistently. Rohit Sharma has given me a lot of nightmares over the years, and that's the one reason. I mean, if I was Mumbai, I'd say, man,
Are those
this is
nightmares
the guy
spelled with a K?